How to care for your Aqua Dragons. Congratulations, you are now an Aqua Dragons owner. To get your hatchlings off to a great start at life, follow our simple instruction on how to set up and care for your tank. Even though we're going to go through the setup process step by step, please read your instruction and activity booklet. And when your Aqua Dragon's adoption certificate is signed, keep it in a safe place so you can refer to them in the future. So, first of all, the Aqua Dragon's eggs are in this packet. They are in a suspended animation state called diapose, which is like hibernation, and waiting for you to bring them to life. The eggs formula works with 350 to 380 milliliters of room temperature bottled water. Remember, only bottled water, not mineralized water, not soda water. Now you can fill your tank. Second, empty the full content of the egg packet into the water. Stir gently to help the salts dissolve. Thirdly, the first week is when the Aqua Dragons are most sensitive to temperature, so it must be between 17 degrees and 30 degrees Celsius, or 62 degrees to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. If you are in a hot, sunny summer, keep your tank out of direct sunlight but in a luminous place. If you are in a cold and dark weather, put your tank in the sunniest place possible. Remember, the amount of light that the eggs receive will affect the hatch rate. Fourthly, your Aqua Dragons will start to hatch immediately upon contact with the water. And you may see some tiny white dots moving just 24 hours later. Check with a magnifier, and if you are lucky, you may even see the tiny Aqua Dragons emerging from their eggs. Ongoing care. The day after you see hatchlings, which is usually the second day after setting up your tank, feed your new pets with a tiny, level portion of food using the feeding spoon provided. But you must moderate feeding to the number of Aqua Dragons you have hatched. If you have hundreds of Aqua Dragons, feed them every 2 days. If you have fewer Aqua Dragons, then feed less. If water is murky, it means there is still food to be eaten. And if it's clear, it means that there is no food. You can feed your Aqua Dragons again. Remember to oxygenate daily by tipping the water from the tank into another recipient and back. You can also use a pipette to oxygenate, and if you do, make sure to squeeze air into the water and then remove the pipette before you release the well. Otherwise, you might suck up the water with Aqua Dragons in it, and that could hurt them. It's normal to see some sediment settle in the base of the tank, and there is no need to remove it. But if you wish to remove it for cleaning purposes, do so with a pipette, and then replace water with the same amount of bottled water. But remember this, removing the sediment can remove some of the next generation's eggs of Aqua Dragons. Aqua Dragons love light and will become more active when under a strong light. This is called positive phototaxis. You can test it with a torch. They swim towards it. So help them to stay healthy by setting the tank in a good, warm, and luminous spot. Within a month, they will have transformed from the baby stage called naupli to adults before your eyes whilst you observe their behavior. Follow them through the different stages of the life cycle. Distinguish the difference between the males and females. Name them, and even play games with them. See the instruction guide to learn about the different life cycle stages and their anatomy. Love your Aqua Dragons, and they will grow big and strong. Good luck.